Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever one it happens to be for you. So today we have got some more transfer news. So let's get straight into it. So the first bit of news is that we are looking at Semenyo. The thing about it is that there are other teams who also want him. So this could be a bit of an issue for us, of course. I think that we've got Man U who are interested in him, and we know that Manchester United seem to be going out at the moment and just buying up everybody, despite them seemingly having issues with money. I'm not entirely sure what goes on in that club. But yeah, we are looking at him. The thing is, like I say, is that when it comes to a direct fight up against somebody, I don't really rate our chances. However, we have got Frank coming in, so this could maybe swing some of the players that were at Brentford to go with him. Maybe they knew he was going and therefore that's why they're leaving, and maybe they don't want to follow him. But I think that he would be a really good option. He's got a lot of pace. I think that he would really fit in. Of course, he's fitted in with Frank previously at Brentford, so he would probably be a fantastic player to get. But if he goes Manchester United, of course, he's going to link up with Mbeumo, because it looks like he will be going to Manchester United, even though Tottenham are trying to get him. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's already got his sights set there. If we get in with Semenyo early, maybe that will be a bit better. I think because what happens sometimes, if you leave it too late, then that player gets their mind set on going somewhere. And even if someone comes in, you've got your kind of mind set. So I think that could obviously be the issue. And so I don't think we'll get Mbeumo, but Semenyo, possibly. I think that we could, but would have to offer something very, very good for him to choose us probably over someone like a Man United, because they still have that pull. Let's be completely honest, they still do have that pull. So, let's see what happens with that one. Let me know what you think. Can we get him? Would you like him? Let me know in the comments below. The next bit of news is that we're looking at Jarrad Branthwaite from Everton. Now, we know there's been rumours of Richie wanting to possibly go back to Everton, so I guess that we could throw in a player with it. And of course, if it's someone like Richie, I'm sure that wouldn't be an issue, because if Richie wants to go back, there's been no bid made, but he is left-footed and a left-footed centre back, and I think that's important because we know that with our players at the moment, we do get a lot of injuries. Mickey does seem to get a lot of injuries. I know maybe I have less because what maybe he's doing this is different now. However, he's still injury prone, and I think that we have to take that into consideration. We're going to be in a very tough competition with the Champions League, so I think that would probably be preferable, possibly to get another one. Maybe we're selling Ben Davies after all. Maybe we are selling him, and that's why we extended his contract, and perhaps we need to have somebody else who is left-footed naturally. I think that is, like I say, a good idea. Let me know what you think. Is he worth getting? I think he's been good at Everton. I think that he's a standard. I don't think he's like anything majorly special, but I think that he does a job, if that makes sense. Like, I always feel like he's one of those players that just does his job. So let me know what you think. So the main topic of today is going to be Jack Grealish. Now, would you take Jack Grealish? That's the question I'm posing to you guys. Me personally, I would. I think that he's a fantastic player. He wins a lot of free kicks. When he gets on that ball, he drives forward, which I always appreciate. And I think he's a very good player. However, I know that us getting him, I feel, is a very long shot because of the wages. I feel that that is going to be a big issue. Will he drop in wages? I very much doubt it. He's also been linked to other teams also, I think, to go to a Saudi team. So that might suit him better because he will be getting a lot of wages still. Will he want to play? What kind of level does he want to play at? That's obviously something that we won't know until he makes that decision. But we do know that he will be leaving Manchester City. That seems to be pretty set. So it'll be a choice of what he would rather do, where he wants to play, how much he wants to play. However, like I say, for me, I would 100% take him because I feel that he has got something. And as far as people say about him being a bit of a party boy, I think that, yeah, he probably is a bit of a party boy when it comes to being relaxed, when he's got the opportunity to. We saw him drunk when they won something, the same as our players were drunk when they won something. Romero was not sober for at least 3 days, I reckon, straight. So I can't hold that against him. As a person, I actually think Jack Grealish is a really nice person. You see, he does a lot for charities. It's been rumoured that he's the only one that says hello to every member of staff. So he's actually quite a humble guy, and I like that. I quite like that he's quite a humble guy, but has got a bit of that arrogance on the pitch where he knows what his abilities are, but he's not an arrogant person. I think that's different. Having arrogance on the pitch because you know that you're good in comparison to having arrogance in general day-to-day life, which I really don't think he has. You can see various videos of him doing interviews and also, like I say, doing some charity work. He is actually a really, really nice guy. So I think he's a little bit misunderstood, I'm not going to lie. But and I think that Frank will probably be someone that is a good person, people's person, apparently. So perhaps that will convince Jack as well if he was to come to Tottenham. But as I say, the wages are an issue. So let me know what you think about all of today's topics and put them in the comments section below, as that's a really good way for us to have a conversation. Thank you so much for joining, and please make sure you smash that like button, and we'll speak again real soon.